Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the Tesla Model 3 Performance. It's an unusual one because we've got the difference between the legacy version and the new version, what we're calling the Highland version or the all-new version. But at the moment you can't get the performance in the Highland version, so this is the fastest Tesla Model 3 that you can get. Currently none available in Ireland, only a handful available in the United Kingdom, so this is a real exclusive car now. You really can't get 0 to 100 in 3.3 seconds. This video we're going to run through some of the top features of the Tesla Model 3 Performance. Styling wise, you'll see some of the differences on it. With the all-wheel drive you will get the fog lights down underneath here, and on the performance version you will get these 20-inch Uber turbine wheels. And with those Uber turbine wheels you also get the brake calipers in red. Bigger brake disc, we're told, or bigger brake caliper, apologies, because you need that stopping power. What do you think of the white metallic with the black wheels and the red calipers? Let me know in the comments. Another style element is the carbon fiber and that dual motor with that red line in underneath. I think it's a nice touch and it definitely stands out on the actual white. Obviously a darker colour you wouldn't be able to see it, but nice carbon fibre, you can see it. And then we've got that dual motor badging with that red line in underneath. I think people who know will know. First up is the absolutely ludicrous acceleration. Hold on tight because it's 0 to 100 in just over 3 seconds. Down with the D. Thanks to the all-wheel drive, the Model 3 Performance ensures incredible traction and stability in all conditions. It's got super long range even for a performance vehicle. At 66% battery, we're still showing 330 kilometers. At a full battery, when I got into it, it was over 500 kilometers. So it's a performance car, don't get me wrong, and if you're doing those serious accelerations and keeping that top speed, you may not get that range, but some new EVs aren't getting 330 kilometers and a full battery. It's also a power tail lift in the Tesla Model 3, on the newer versions anyway. Then there's a decent sized boot, that's all my filming gear, and there's a subfloor in underneath, as well as a frunk up the front. So plenty of storage, plenty of practicality. It is a very futuristic interior. It only has the screen, it doesn't have anything in front of the driver's steering wheel, and everything is controlled through here. Just press the carb, and even if you want to open the glove box button is there. So it definitely is something different, something very futuristic, and this is the dark interior with that wood trim, and you can get it with a light interior with also a metal trim. With the frunk is all in there. Lots of space, and this is the performance version all-wheel drive as well. Another feature I really like is Sentry mode, and what that means, it uses the cameras, and so you go down to safety, you go to Sentry mode, and then you can actually let it know where you want to record, what you want to record, and then you can turn on the dash cam, so there's cameras all around the vehicle. You can have it as manual, it saves the last 10 minutes, or you can have automatic when you honk the horn, and you'll have all the different bits and pieces inside here. So that Sentry mode I think is phenomenal to have it built into your car, and just an extra peace of mind, and you can also log into it on your mobile app.
Tesla's autopilot and full self-driving capabilities, even though not available in the European Union, are leading the way towards autonomous driving, like having a co-pilot right beside you. So what you do when you're driving along, you've entered your destination in the satellite navigation, and then on the right hand side you pull that stroke down twice and it's adaptive cruise control. So a level 2.5 or 2 plus autonomous driving level, and so it will lane keep, it will keep the same distance to the car in front, it will speed up, it will slow down up to the speed limit. Another thing I like about Tesla is the integration with its supercharger network. So you can see here on the screen we have the destination input, which is the supercharger here in Dublin, Ireland, and it's preconditioning the battery. Now other satellite navigation, built-in manufacturer satellite navigation like the Hyundai Kona or the Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6, EV6, they got an update recently where if you put in a charger, as the destination, it will start to precondition. Now, this is only with the built-in satellite navigation, not with Android or with Apple CarPlay. And what you do then is, with the difference between this and the Tesla system, is this, when I put in the destination, knew that the 4 stalls in Dublin were occupied and there was going to be a bit of a wait going on how fast the 4 cars that were filling up. And so it knew that, number one, so it has that connectivity with the actual charging stations to let you know how busy they are. Now, as you can see here, when I pulled in, there was actually 2 stalls free. So it's not always linked in, but I'd rather it be this way and be pessimistic than the other way around.
Something else is the over-the-air update. So you can actually go in and see what software you're running. And then if you want to, you can actually tell it that you want to have the latest software downloaded, so your car is constantly becoming a better car every time they release the software update. And it says my car software is up to date. I don't have to go back to the dealership. Everything is done over the air. Another thing I like is the customization of the driving. So you go to pedals and steering. You can have acceleration on chill or sport. You can have your steering comfort, standard or sport, and that just makes it really weightier. You can have track mode if it senses that you're on a track, and then you can change whether it's one pedal driving, it creeps along, or it rolls along without any friction. So the customization within the actual settings is phenomenal. There you have it, some of the features that I really like about the Tesla Model 3 Performance. In some markets you can still get it, some of it is still listed as inventory. In other markets this is no longer available. Will we get a performance version of the brand new Tesla Model 3 Project Highland? I'd say so, but at the moment this is the fastest Tesla saloon sedan that you can buy. Jump into the comments and let me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.